Welcome back to our special coverage of Winter Storm Grayson. There you can see some new video just in here to the Weather Channel. You're looking at Gorham, Maine, under a blizzard warning right now. The snow coming down at very heavy rates along with those gusty winds, creating blizzard conditions and travel extremely difficult, if not impossible. Of course, advised to stay home. Around a foot of snow can be expected in this area. So here's what we know right now about this strengthening storm. 8 million people are under blizzard warnings as Winter Storm Grayson hammers the northeast coast. A state of emergency has been declared in New York City, Long Island, and Westchester due to extreme weather conditions, and more than 75,000 customers are without power or heat in 11 different states. And Grayson is crippling airline travel. Close to 4,000 flights have been canceled in the U.S. today. A majority of those at Newark International Airport, where 500 flights already have been canceled in advance for tomorrow. All right. Well, we want to go to our own Chris Warren, who is live in Norfolk, Virginia, where, Chris, things are starting to wind down there. Do I see blue sky where you are?
Yeah, we are absolutely seeing some blue sky. In fact, pretty soon I think we're going to see blue sky in this direction, but that direction south with the sun on the lower horizon, the sun's lower on the horizon. It's coming down, and I don't know if you can see my shadow very well, but it's pretty crisp shadow now. That is some blue sky with a few clouds, but look at all of the snow that is left over. Here in Norfolk and surrounding Hampton Roads area, 5 to 10 inches common in many spots, but it's also the drifts. Well, we have drifts, and now walking around town can be difficult because of this, the piles of snow that are being plowed and pushed around. In downtown, there has been some trucks coming in, and they're hauling some of that snow away. We're talking a lot of snow here, and they're plowing this, and right here where this was plowed, go down, and there's probably, again, it's been plowed. To get all the way down to the concrete is probably about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. So it feels like, just looking in this direction or this direction, it feels like we're in a mountain town. However, that is absolutely not the case. This is Norfolk, Virginia. We're right next to the Naval Museum, the Hampton Roads Naval Museum. That is the USS Wisconsin, the bow of the battleship right there. And it's an impressive sight. Always to see a massive vessel like that, a big ship close to downtown. And that's something, if you've never been to Norfolk, real neat thing about it, especially if you fly in or you get up high into one of these buildings, you see out over the water, the Elizabeth River, when it goes out into the Chesapeake. You see aircraft carriers and all different types of ships, and it's a pretty neat deal. And there's a lot of great men and women here doing a lot of hard work for our country, and you really see just the massive power of some of these ships. You don't really see how big they are until you see it in person, you get up close to it. And you don't really get a full grasp of how much snow is here until you start to see it, Jackie, pile up because of the snow plows. And it's going to be a while before things get back to normal because it's going to be cold and not get above the freezing mark until Monday afternoon, most likely.
Thanks so much, Chris. I mean, cold's going to be the huge story in the wake of this storm. And the big concern is thousands of people are without power, right, with these cold conditions. And it's not just going to be a quick hit of cold. This is going to be lasting well through the weekend, unfortunately. Record temperatures can be expected into the northeast, not only record cold, but also record minimum high temperatures, if that kind of puts your brain around that. Let's take a look at some of the numbers across the region right now. When temperatures are this cold, also keep in mind that road treatment applications become less effective, so it's going to be really difficult to keep those roads cleared, not to mention those winds are going to be blowing on top of that. Here's a look at the wind chill forecast as we move through the rest of the day today. Look at this, staying down into the single digits, and then overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning, very dangerous in the double digits below zero. We'll see a little bit of a warm up on the way as we head towards your Monday. More